Hey there folks, and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV as Portugal. So, we've been consolidating for a little while now. I think we're going to continue to do that. One thing I had talked about in the last episode, that I think I am going to do is to take away some of this stuff from the clergy. Like, this is already down to 25% autonomy. I'm pretty sure it's actually down to none when we take this away. And this is a pretty valuable trade good. Doesn't have a ton of development otherwise, but being given to the clergy isn't really doing us anything right now. New World companies. Okay, fair. So that would have them down to 15.8% percentage of land, which is fine. Still fine on loyalty. Pretty good shape on influence. And yeah, again, that gets us some force limit. And all that. So yeah, there's a tiny amount of autonomy here, but it's not a huge deal. And it's not a huge thing to spend some of these points, but I do think I'm going to... Oh, there's not a marketplace here. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I think I am going to do just one bit of development there. 48.67. I mean, I could do this ask for contribution thing, but I think I'm going to wait. I think we're going to be alright. Oh, wait, right. I do want to do this, though. We got 105, good deal. And we'll sort of continue on from there. I think the boats are going. The boats are going. Good. Colonies. Oh, right. I did not start another colony. Well, that's terrible. How dare I? How dare I be so awful? Alright, it's in there. Poor new Portugal. I guess, to be fair, Brazil's probably in a similar position. Let's protect trade in Genoa with you folks, shall we? Yes, it's not going to be a huge difference probably, but, you know, probably be something. Let's get that gone. Yep, those guys are still a bit of a pissy mood, but that's okay. Influence is doing alright as well. And yeah. Alright. Trending up very slowly. This is that. And yeah, these guys are... Yeah, well, it's going to go up, to be fair. But it's still not going to be in any real hurry. Keep that relationship high, I guess. Oh, they rode in Kaior. Cats come back. The very next day. We have manpower. Almost near the max, in fact. We could warify somebody for fun and profit. Specifically profit. Prove with the Ottomans. They love us. Oh, because we both hate Austria. Right. Would they? Not even close. If we weren't allied to Poland, they would. Well, I think I'd rather have Poland. That might be incorrect. Might be that I would not rather have Poland. Is this still part of colonial Canada? It is. I cannot tell if they're working on anything. They're not working on Bermuda or something, are they? Because I would not be pleased. Alright, well, if this is still in -10 global settler increase, well, it's not ideal, but I think it's still going to be fine to get an estuary. So yeah, we'll have that sort of earmarked as the fourth province in the area. South America, Northeast Pacific. I mean, that's gonna have them going around. Let's do the Arabian Sea, just because I'm thinking maybe, possibly, that'll open this up. Maybe. We'll see. Come back from Scotland. Alright, good. We have money again. Well, I mean, not enough money for building anyway. Yeah. 49.01. So I could do that and have them be disloyal for a couple months. By a couple, I mean more than a couple. Nomadic life, I see. Well, that's unfortunate, but I don't want to lose army tradition and admin power, so there we go. It kind of takes care of itself. Alright, they still have 15.7% of land, so yeah, that seems fine. Right. Send one of the infantry up there, and the rest of you, I guess, go to Toledo. Is the more unhappy area? Sure. Sure thing. Hey, Austria is still the emperor. Big surprise. Oh, a regent. I wonder what their regent looks like. 223. That's worse than I thought it might be. Their king is going to be a 335. Yeah, that's more in line with what I was expecting, if I'm honest. Come back from the Pope. Arrived in Toledo. I'll have that put down. Honestly, I could probably have just split the whole army. That's fine. 52. And yeah, I am making enough money that that would probably go just fine. Yeah. Arrived in Barcelona. Let's see. I think in terms of workshops, there's a .11. Oh, right. There's this .21 down here. So let's put a workshop in Madeira. I don't think anything else is particularly close. There's a .16 in Tangiers that I'm probably going to want to get to sooner rather than later. We've been improving there. And we're pretty good. Sweden, who do you hate? Bohemia, Denmark, Muscovy. Doesn't sound to me like you're going to be particularly useful, but let's improve with you anyway. Call that diplomat. We'll have you right, I don't have anyone patrolling Genoa at all. That's unfortunate. That's like hyper unfortunate. Alright. Spy network. Yeah, I let that thing drop down a lot. Alright, let's start this workshop. 0.16 sounds pretty strong. Were there any churches that were going to be particularly good? 0.12, 0.13. 0.1, 0.02. There's 0.13 in Garb. Is that given to anything? It's not. Okay, fair enough. If I need to, I definitely could give this over to the clergy. So that's a thing to keep in mind. Alright, we're down to 58%. That's good. That's good. +7. That's strong. Wow. Yeah, I guess it is high in development. It's and I mean, there's fetish is just +2 to converting, and Sunni is -2. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that since Garb seems to be in such good shape. Honestly, yeah, I don't think they're gonna rebel in a year, and unless they do. And unless they do, they're not going to be an issue, because all that unhappiness is going to go away as soon as they're converted. Right, what are we looking at here? Force limit's still not up. Not too far away. I could look into building... Looking into building regimental camps anyway. Marketplaces, I think, are where they need to be. There's the one down there. Yeah, in general, that part seems to be okay. 0.17, that's not too bad actually. 250, Tefilot. 281 in Granada. Probably going to want to do that. I'm going to take advantage of this 0.13. Really, so it's the same either way. What is the percentage of Moroccan right now? 18. Alright. And a Tefilot. I guess I could get rid of this courthouse now. Unhappiness is not an issue. Spending money on making money is... I mean, it's not a terrible idea. It's not necessarily the most effective thing at the moment. It's 10 buck 2, fair enough. Okay. If you guys would go ahead and rebel, that would be aces. That's still 0.6. Sure thing. Nothing on both sides. Hooray! Alright, recall that Diplomat. Truce with Austria is up. There we go. I can talk, I swear. I swear. It's a lie, but I swear. Why is it so low? Backward monarch. I see. Yeah, which is just a word. Words fail me. That's just a event. It's not triggered by anything as far as I can tell. Alright, I do have to keep an eye on that. I guess let's improve with them again. Alright, so that's Ethiopia. Okay, so we can see those places now. Yeah, unsurprisingly, that's kind of what we're discovering here. The Mamluks are just getting done. Tlemcen, you are allied with Jared and Fazan. And Tunis has truces with all of those people. Every one of those people. Morocco currently has no deals with anyone. I assume they also have, like, no money. I guess I can vassalize them, but getting them to pay me reps doesn't seem like it's going to do me a lot of good. Alright, that's slightly more concerning, because they're actually going to be able to do something. It's a dozen light ships, but I don't think I can afford that. 249 ducats. Yeah, no, not quite. Go ahead and have that taken care of. Pope. Traitor died. No! Alright, well, we have another level 2 traitor, so that's good. On your range, don't really need that. Global tariffs, that wouldn't be terrible, but tariffs, anyway. Ah. Yeah, so we could tech up administratively. I think I'll probably wait a little bit longer. Although we're not going to get the next neighbor bonus. But we can get a few more points off thanks to the spy network in Austria. Okay, fair enough. I'll give that a little bit of time to mature. If I queue up 2 caravels, are they going to build in stupid places? I mean, sort of stupid. Actually, no. No, they're fine. They're fine. They queue up in French holdings. That should be a-okay. You're not having troubles there, are you, Poland? You're doing fine, right, buddy? Right, buddy? Everything's okay? I mean, sure. Just to keep the guy busy for a while. Oh, right. Yeah, I should have gotten one of those guys working. Oh well. Declared war on enemy. Okay. Ah, yes. Yes, indeed. That is our Calais. Let's keep that guy going for a little bit. Alright. Nice. Nice. Madeira in second place. Across the nation. Internal conflicts for Timbuktu. Okay, alright. Where is this fleet? Queue up like 2 more. Sure, that works. Alright. Whew, Alodia grew just a touch. Wow. Shop in Tangiers is done. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna start saving up at this point. I mean, at some point, right? At some point they're gonna fire. Probably. Maybe. God, I mean, I'm tempted to make them state and pay just so I can reduce autonomy and make them fire. But that's not a great idea. Alright, in like probably a month or 2. Church and Garb. There we go. Some more papal influence is good. And yeah, let's get... Right, so yeah, that's going to be in the negatives. That's in the negatives even. Alright, Kayor's not in the negatives, but should be fine. Yeah, I'm not sweating it too much. There we go. Good. Growing colony. That's very nice. Yeah, they still didn't discover that. Explore. I mean, I kind of want them to keep exploring the coast to some extent anyway. Power continues to come up, which is nice. Missions, missions, missions. All back to this stuff. Yeah. Strongest trade power in Malacca. I mean, that's a great bonus, to be fair. But it's also a lot of effort to expend. Alright, I still don't really see them colonizing anything else. So, that's interesting. Alright, this is all colonial Canada, right? Yep, this is all Canada. So, go ahead and send. Monetary reforms. Well, That's a bad rate. This is not a good rate, but... Interesting. All kind of places we can make states if we were so inclined. Alright, out of curiosity. 63. Definitely things could happen. 1.5, I'm gonna call that good. Gonna go ahead and take it, because I would hate to wait around to have that tick up like another 0.5% and lose my 5% bonus by not being Curia controller anymore. Is there anything I can actually do to Austria with these points? Not presently. Rely more on trade income. I was going to say, I don't think that would be an option. Just going to cycle through those again. And yeah, we're, again, not doing a lot. As we're both doing not a lot and actually doing quite a bit simultaneously, because just consolidating and kind of catching up in tech is still doing quite a bit. Land maintenance modifier and the global settler increase, yeah, that's going to be pretty good. Oh, yeah, that's actually pretty significant. Yes, indeed. Ottomans declared war on Genoa. Okay. That's not bad for us. When is our truce with Castile up? In 53. Okay. Military engineer. 316 ducats payable. Next year, right, inflation has gone up. Point 49. It's going to be a while before I can actually justify paying for that, though. Could just build more of these regimental camps. That's the right one, right? That's to the nobility? Alright. $28, $26. Now let's just gain Diplo points. That should be fine. Yeah, we're discovering most of Asia now. That makes sense. Level 1 theologian. That's not really where we're looking to be. Seem to be overall pretty okay. Right, subjects. Nice. 40%. I'm still annoyed that we lose trust because we're not allied anymore. I mean, I get it. I'm not saying I don't get it, but I don't necessarily like it. Alright, because that's going to give me, in general, control of Canada. There's just not a lot of development up here. Economic development. Is there anything down here that's a little higher? Yeah, there's some of the stuff down here. Unfortunately, this is colonial Louisiana. Yeah, this is Havana, which will go to Carabas, but that's not a bad thing necessarily. Could grab Bermuda just to make sure nobody else gets it. Yeah, if Norway's here, I kind of do want to finish off this Caribbean area. Let's get that started. And let's get this ended. I thank you folks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode, where, honestly, I really should spend this manpower on something. I'm here on Tech 10. I mean, even solo, we can probably take them on. I'd feel a lot better if this would fire first, but yeah. Anyway, see you next time, folks.